Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Let's Get Things Straight. I am Rob.
I'm Lark.
And we've had quite a month lately.
It's been
been something. it's been a month. Like when the month started, we were getting things in track, and then I was invaded by some British folk, and
we were on track. You were invaded. I tried to record a podcast by myself, and I did, and then the sound didn't work. So 2 weeks.
Let's talk about that for a little bit. Just for a little tiny bit, because we do have a theme today. I was watching her edit this, and I was so proud, thinking she's actually editing her own video. And then YouTube decides to be, no. I give her the benefit of the doubt, because this is not Lurk's fault. Lurk was editing with Sony Vegas Pro.
Actually, no, it wasn't even Sony Vegas Pro. It was Vegas, something else. It was some other, side video thing. My Pro is the one that I fixed it on.
Well, either way, it was Vegas something, and anyone who isn't an editor is like, ow. Ouch. You poor thing. She fixed it. She did fix it. So her Stanley...
After a week or two.
Although the pain was still real, so our Stanley, or her, it was her Stanley tribute, it's still online. Then, today is a special video, or podcast, I should say, because we filmed this, I think, last week.
A week ago, yeah.
Today we're going to do a commentary on Star Wars like we talked about in the first episode. We're going to be starting with episode 1. And I recorded this, accidentally recorded the sound at the same time. And by sound, I mean the sound of the movie. So soon...
Disney got on our boots.
Literally, the millisecond it was uploaded, it was blocked because Disney said no. So
don't do Disney no-nos.
Don't do Disney no-nos. We're looking at you, Netflix. In the time of recording this, we just got the news that Daredevil's canceled, and I'm very butthurt about it, but we're going to move on now.
He's sad, so we're going to watch a movie.
I'm very sad, and we're going to watch a movie where I'm very indifferent about, so I might be even sadder.
And please feel to watch the movie along
so we're
with
gonna
us.
I'm so fucking, my mind is so jumbled up, I'm just gonna jump straight into it. So we're gonna watch episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Lurk, from what I remember, you love this movie.
I like it.
I am very indifferent about it, but I'll say this, when I first watched this with Lurk, I was expecting to hate it more. I didn't mind it, so I'm wondering if that opinion is going to stay the same, or am I going to notice something else about it that I like? Because I think there is some good things about it. Let's watch it together. So, if you want to watch the movie with us, if you have your own Blu-ray or 4K copy of the movie, or a downloadable
VHS.
copy, or even the VHS if you want to be retro. I know I still have my VHS of this movie somewhere.
Hell yeah.
Somewhere around here. What you do is, as soon as I say play, it's self-explanatory. You just play the movie. Just make sure you're all the way in 000.
When we say play, press play.
Just press play. It's very self-explanatory. Why am I explaining things to you? Why am I doing this? Let's go on. I'm so aggravated. It's been a day. So hopefully let's have Star Wars cheers up. Are you ready, Mrs. Lurk?
Yes, Queen.
Let's start Star Wars. Press play.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is how our commentary starts. This is how the commentary starts. I probably should have let this movie load and buffered first, but we're just gonna roll right with it.
Okay, here we go. It's not that bad. It's going pretty fast.
Hopefully.
I still want to cry. It doesn't matter. Anytime I see the scroll, I just...
Watch a bad Star Wars movie or watch a good one. No matter what, the opening crawl is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like the beginning of The Lion King. Like, there is no better opening to a movie than that or this.
It's true.
You know, I never actually read this.
Are you serious?
I never read the opening crawl of this. This is like
You're
my first
terrible human.
Look, I read the other one, except for I didn't read this one, and the one in Attack of the Clones. I vaguely remember the other ones. While the Congress, I read that as While the Cloonies. I was like, what's George Clooney got to do with all this?
Star Wars is actually all about George Clooney's life.
And his giant chin and the Batman nipples.
Oh my god.
Just imagine, like, if you were there when Return of the Jedi came out.
I would shit my pants.
And, like, possibly, how many, I think it was not 10 years. Like, 15 years or maybe a little bit more. Maybe even more than 15 years. Maybe 20. I think it was like 20 years.
I shit my pants the first time and then shit my pants the second time twice.
You saw Return of the Jedi in theaters. And then you waited so long and so long for another one. Just waiting. Then finally, it's here. Yeah, this movie turned out to be, not great. But still, just the raw emotion.
It's great!
The raw emotion that those people had watching this movie, a modern Star Wars movie in theaters, must have been just amazing.
This movie turned out great.
We'll discuss that later. Lurk is like the only person that I know. Well, not the only person, but like hardcore Star Wars fans that I know that will absolutely defend the prequels.
Yeah.
I'm curious
I love them.
I'm curious to see your reaction to episode 2. Because, boy...
Oh my god, I can't wait to watch that one, because I really like that one.
Boy, there's going to be a debate with that one.
Yeah, we're going to be just fighting the entire time.
Most likely we're going to be fighting. Hey, it's our boys!
Well, since Obi-Wan Kenobi's on the screen, it's just making me angry.
Oh, yeah. So, by the time we recorded this, the news was announced that George Lucas is either writing or directing the Obi-Wan Kenobi solo movie that everyone wanted, except for Lurk.
No one wants it.
A lot of people want it.
Why? Look,
because
these movies show what his life was as a Padawan and how he passed the trials in this. Like, he didn't even have to really do the trials because he was, like, just handed his Padawan.
Personally, I don't think we even need a movie about the trials of Obi-Wan. I think this movie should have just been just about Anakin, but we do see him later on. But anyway, continue.
What we need is a Qui-Gon Jinn movie.
Well, it's funny you say that. The main reason why everyone wants an Obi-Wan movie is because in the end of Revenge of the Sith, Yoda says, hey, your old master's back, and he wants to train with you again. And people want to see that movie. They want to see that movie of Obi-Wan learning how to connect to people, like, spiritually using the Force with Ghost Qui-Gon. And allegedly, that's, like, what George Lucas wants to do, but... That's been in talks for like years.
I just want a Qui-Gon movie. Because who was his master? Wasn't it Yoda?
Count Dooku.
See, that would be even cooler.
Yeah. I think it was Count Dooku. Yeah, it was Count Dooku.
Oh, God.
No one's favorite Disney... Star Wars villain, but...
I know a few people who like Dooku. Dooku?
Can't even say his name right. He's so irrelevant. It's hilarious because when Battlefront 2 talked about how they're going to be doing those updates, and by the time of this video uploaded, Genesis, Grievous... First of all, that's practical. That's a miniature effect that they blew up, and I can appreciate that. I love miniature sets in Star Wars. Anyway, continuing.
Oh, yeah.
They just released Genesis, Obi-Wan, and Grievous in Battlefront, and they announced that they're going to be getting an Anakin character to play as. But when they announced Count Dooku, no one fucking applauded. And it's such a disrespect to the legend Christopher Lee. However, it's,
It's not his fault.
Not his fault.
It's just because Dooku's there.
Now, it's kind of funny how, like, in Revenge of the Sith, they gave these droids somewhat of a cheeky personality. Because, like, they're just kind of, like, lifeless droids right now. But in Episode 3, like, they have a bit of sass. And then the Clone Wars, they had a bit of sass. I hate these designs, though.
I love it.
I'm not terrified by them. I love the other ones though. The ones that roll and the really tall ones with the wrist rockets. I forgot what you called those. Those I think should have been the ones that they were fighting. These I think should have been like service
I feel
droids.
like these are practical droids. Like,
yeah.
If you're gonna make a huge army of droids, this is the droids you are looking for.
Like your argument with Jar Jar, which we'll get to later, they serve their purpose. Their purpose for George Lucas was for the Jedis to cut through them like butter.
Exactly.
It's just to describe how powerful the Jedis are. But
I mean, even when they're stormtroopers, the Jedi cut through them exactly the same. So
I'll give the droids these. These droids can actually aim. They can actually hit.
Their aim is on point. But I mean, there is you know the reason why stormtroopers miss, right?
I know the filming reason why, but is there like an actual reason why?
Yes, because they can't shoot force-sensitive people.
Well, what's the excuse for like just average rebels when they miss them? Oh no, they hit some rebels.
They hit some rebels.
They hit some rebels. Well then, would you say Han Solo's force-sensitive?
Yep.
Would you?
Yep.
Because I know Leia is. Chewie. Well, what's Chewie's excuse?
Chewie's a little bit force-sensitive too.
I guess if you hang out with Luke too much,
it just rubs off.
Definitely rubs off. I know.
Well, I mean, even if you want to like go to Rogue One for a second and talk about the blind guy, it's not like he had a high midichlorian count. He just really believed in the Force and did that chant right and walked through and didn't get hit.
He cut through those guys like butter.
Exactly.
Haha, the sitcom line he does. Excuse me.
Oh, baby.
That voice is so strange.
I love it. I think it suits her.
Now, this is Natalie Portman, but then later on, we'll see Natalie Portman standing next to Queen Amidala. Or is she Princess Amidala or Queen Amidala?
Queen Amidala.
Okay, she's Queen. I pointed, Lurk. This is the part where we're like, we're gonna have to try to like redo all the jokes we made the last time. The last time we recorded this, I pointed out to Lurk, and the last time we recorded this, Keira Knightley is the double in this movie.
Yeah.
Oh, Naboo. What were all the jokes we made about Naboo?
Not really. I was drunk.
Here's a lesson for anyone who's watching this that has, a significant other in their life. Just call them Naboo and see what they do. Like, how you doing, my Naboo? And just see what they do. See if the relationship will last.
Unless they're a Star Wars nerd, it's not gonna.
Yeah. I'm a Trekkie. If that's the case, fucking dump them.
I don't like his hat.
I don't like his outfit.
I feel like it just looked better with a different hat.
Yeah.
Or maybe no hat.
Those ships are kind of cool. Those effects, okay. I was gonna say these effects kind of hold up, except for that. That doesn't look that great. Everything else, like
they're doing a good job.
The ships in space, those were holding up pretty well. The soundtrack still holds up. I was fighting those in the Battlefront earlier today. It's fucking terrifying. MTTs, I think they're called. Look at me, protecting my Virgin card.
Look at you.
Look at me. Oh boy, here we go.
Yay!
Here we go. Hey, no, there he is! Oh my god, the effects. Now, The first time me and Lurk watched this together, I was very harsh on Jar Jar, like a lot of people were. And you were defending him.
Yep, because Jar Jar's bae, and he's not a Sith.
Lurk, how do you feel about people saying that he's a Sith Lord?
I hate it, because he's just a fucking amphibian. And he's just there for comic relief. That's it.
He's just
plays
a
great
goofball.
role. He doesn't go overboard. He's the perfect amount.
It's
and
so
he
funny
ends
how
up being a fucking ambassador, and it's great.
it's so funny how like everything that everyone else says about Jar Jar, you just say that he's not. Like you see something about Jar Jar that works for you, and just for like a lot of people are like, no, he went overboard. Me, when I saw this with Lurk, I thought I was gonna hate Jar Jar and be mean to him. I hate his voice, including that line. Including
That's the best line.
God,
Excuse me.
God. However, I don't hate him. I don't remember him. Well, how do I say this? He wasn't as bad as I thought I remembered. He wasn't horrendous. He's just there. Like, you could ask yourself, why is he still here, like, through the movie progresses? But I think knowing, like, how much people hate him and, like, just the bad reputation he had, you expect worse. But when you rewatch the movie, you're like, okay, you know what? Jar Jar's not bad.
Well, and to think, like, this moment really changed his life. Like,
ugly as a motherfucker, but, you know, he's throwing his best.
He's beautiful!
I want to go that far, but he's...
I think they did a great job of coming up with, like, an amphibian alien kind of creature.
Jar Jar's
because
this.
No, he's not. I was just gonna say, this, like... Because he's dead. And if you don't know that he's dead, he's dead. It was said in episode 7 that he was on one of the 3 planets that blew up because he was still living his life as an ambassador and working and doing that shit. So if you didn't like Jar Jar, be happy because you'll never see him again.
Yeah.
But if you're like me, you cried and you're like, fuck, Jar Jar's dead.
Jar Jar killed... JJ killed Jar Jar because he doesn't want to be called Jar Jar Abrams.
Yep. But I just, like, this movie really changed Jar Jar's life, if you really think about it. Like, he was just banned from his home. And he was, you know, he could have probably died by those droids and whatever, got run over, whatnot. But he ends up helping these 2 strangers that were kind and saved his life, and ends up working as an ambassador for the rest of his life. Like, he could have been a broke motherfucker living in a ditch. And now
these 2 Jedis.
Yeah, he's rolling in mad money in heaven.
And admittedly, this whole set design, yeah, it's all green screen, and it's obviously fake, but, like, the thing is, it looks really cool.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Like, this is when you realize this is Star Wars, but it's not the Star Wars you remember. This is something, like, allegedly more spectacular. Those creatures, though, look just so weird.
They remind me of Ducky from Land Before Time.
Ooh, yeah.
Boss Nass.
Hey, it's Donald Trump. I made that joke in the last time. I'm going to continue to make it now. You know, I could have, like, not even brought up how that, like, fucking... No one's, like, I failed the first time we recorded this, and I could have just made a live saying this the first time we recorded this. No, I like to point out my failures.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Bless you.
That is my chair getting stuck on my desk. I didn't fart.
Sure it is. Sure it is. Okay.
If I farted, I don't up to it.
I was gonna say this guy sounds like Donald. This guy looks like Donald Trump, and he farted. It is Donald Trump. And I also, speaking of fart, I just realized his hat looks like Duty.
I have to see his hat again. Oh, it does look like a poop.
Looks like swirled up Duty.
That's like the first poop emoji is in this movie.
Yeah, there it is.
Wow.
Is that hat fucking voiced by Sir Patrick Stewart? Like an emoji movie?
Oh my god. Oh.
What's
don't
that
know
noise?
if those. Okay, you did hear it. That is my Tamagotchi.
You have a Tamagotchi?
Hell yeah, beach.
You still have a Tamagotchi?
It's the little tiny one.
Wow. People are still rocking 90s style.
Hell yeah.
I don't know anybody else has a Tamagotchi. Nice.
Yeah, Nub went shopping, I think it was last year, around probably Black Friday. No. It was when Toys R Us was closing there.
Oh, rip.
And I was like, if there's those mini Tamagotchis, please get me one.
You know how we were talking about farts earlier?
Yep.
I hope you heard that.
I mean, it was little.
God, it didn't feel little.
That's
my impression of him.
You did a much better job.
Oh, God, that's... Oh, man, it smells like Jar Jar in here. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. What have I done?
Everyone listening to this is like, what the fuck am I listening to?
Yeah. Welcome to Let's Get Things Straight. This ain't your normal podcast.
We're gonna be so real that it's real.
I know we said we were both gonna get drunk. Did you have anything to drink?
I do have stuff to drink, but I don't know if I want to because I'm sick.
Yeah, I don't really feel like getting drunk. The next movie, though. The next movie, I will absolutely drink.
Yeah.
You're going to drink to celebrate. I'm going to drink to forget. You won't be watching that movie, and you'll be like, I don't want this to end. And I'm thinking, when will this end?
Anybody who is actually watching this with us, and I hope there is people, because why wouldn't you? Just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
We're getting drunk. Everyone who's watching it, you're gonna get drunk with us next time. So get your boozes ready.
Or stoned. If you want to get stoned, do that too.
Or that too.
It's
just
legal in some parts now.
Don't do hard drugs.
No, don't do that. Oh, you know what? Do them. I don't give a fuck.
I mean...
She does. I don't. Okay,
I do. I'd rather you not die.
This is fucking cool.
All the fishes.
Although Qui-Gon doesn't give a fuck. That's the thing we pointed out the last time we filmed this. We realized how much Qui-Gon, or at least just Liam Neeson acting, doesn't care.
He gives zero fucks.
Did it buffer for you, or was it just me?
Just you.
Okay, good. As long as it still works for someone.
Oh god, I hate watching him talk because their lips come forward.
Yeah, the animatronic isn't great. Like,
I don't think it's that. I think it's just the way, because his jaw comes out so much, so of course his lips are gonna fly out like that.
It might be, because I remember like when I showed you that behind the scenes of this movie which felt like an episode of The Office. There's a scene where like they were testing out the animatronic of that movement of that character's mouth. And everyone was, like, in a weird, like, mood that day filming. They were in a rush. And the dude was like, just test it out right now. We're working on the blah, blah, blah. Send it to Darth Maul and blah, blah, blah. And the dude was like, yeah, fine. Try it. Looked okay to me. And you're just like, ooh, that's not an attitude to have while filming a movie.
Yeah.
But it looked like George wasn't there that day. So I bet, hopefully, if George saw that, he would be like, no. I want this to look good. That actually scared the shit out of me when I first saw this in theaters. Because as I told Lurk, I believe I saw this in IMAX when it came out.
And my first Star Wars movie was Episode 7.
Yeah. That's still amazing to me. Qui-Gon doesn't care! He doesn't care. There's no... Well, he is a Jedi. He's just like, go that way. He is doing that. I guess, like, it's just kind of... I don't know. My favorite prequel is Revenge of the Sith, because that's when you see most Jedis actually showing emotion and being afraid. Here, I just got to remember...
Well, that's mostly because they're all dying, so...
Well, that, yeah. And it's a sad time. But, like, I just got to remember, Jedis are not supposed to show emotion. I just got to tell myself that.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that whole thing, but that's it, and that's canon. So.
I mean, I feel like that would make life so much easier.
To not show emotions.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to do that, yeah. Yeah, people still do.
Um, I used to follow heavily like a lot of Jedi churches and stuff on Facebook, and there is this one dude that I find super inspiring. He only wears tunics,
Huh.
and he lives his life without trying to feel emotion. And he is like the happiest dude I know, to be honest. And it's just like loving his life. He makes money selling tunics to Star Wars nerds and shit, and
Oh wow.
he meditates all the time. He's very at peace and very like. I just feel like the world would be like such a peaceful place if we didn't have such emotions.
See, you're describing this guy, and you're talking about how he's emotional and everything. Like, not emotional, like inspiring. And his life, in a way, does sound interesting, but I'm just sitting here thinking, does, does, does he ever get laid?
I believe he was married.
He was married. Does he have a kid?
I don't remember. It's been so long.
Hmm. I mean, hey, you're dedicated to a fan base, so I'll give them that.
But I mean, most of those people that believe in Jediism, it's the religion itself. It's basically Buddhism.
Yeah,
Meets
yeah,
Wicca.
yeah. It is basically Buddhism. Okay, something about that noise was funny. Obi-Wan doing his classic spin.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Although I think this is the first time we saw him do a spin.
I think so.
So I don't know if he did a spin in New Hope. I guess that's why I like Anakin the best when it comes to like who's my favorite Jedi. It was Anakin because he was the one that actually showed emotion, and he didn't give a fuck what other Jedi's thought. But because of that,
he also got toyed with, so
he did. So he was. That's why he shows all the emotions, and because of that, he became one of my favorite villains. So, Anakin's my favorite.
Yeah.
But I also like Obi-Wan in the end of that movie when he showed emotions. Like he was like, you know what, fuck this rule.
They obviously like have feelings to an extent.
I guess there's a time and a place to like not show it. It's so weird. Well, 'cause it's not weird, but like, I just love how chrome that ship is.
It's beautiful.
It's so chrome. It's so Google Chrome. And these guys, they're so Firefox. Jar Jar Binks, he's... Okay, that was kind of sassy. Let's see, let me think here. Yeah, you're under arrest.
I like how he had to yell at the people to go.
Yeah, that's just classic movie tropes. It's like there's a scene in like Batman versus Superman where like Superman and the villain Zod are fighting in Metropolis, and Batman calls the guy who was in one of those buildings saying, "Hey, you gotta get everyone out of there," and you're just like, "No shit." Hey, it's our boy. Stay on target. Stay on target. Copy, Red Leader. I'm trying to remember all the dogfight quotes in Star Wars.
Oh my goodness.
What's another one? I can't shake him! That's one.
Yep.
Look at R2 being a little bitch.
He's such, like, honestly, if he could speak English, he'd be swearing every 2 words.
I feel like he would be like a very he'll have a very Cockney accent where he'll just be swearing.
No. He'd be RuPaul.
He'll be RuPaul. Yeah, he would be RuPaul.
Because he's the sassiest bitch.
Now, I remember when I told you this when we first watched this. When I saw all those other droids die when I was a kid, I was so sad.
They're dead.
I felt so bad for those droids.
The droids are dead. At the wing.
If you heard that, don't pay attention to it.
Taking a picture of your dick?
I just realized how that sounded as soon as I said that. No, it's not that. It's my vagina. Get it right. What?
Another thing that, like, the whole Sith have the rule of 2.
Wait, hold on. There he is!
Oh, God, he's so sexy. But the whole rule of 2 thing, if Jar Jar was a Sith, there's more than 2. So...
Yeah. This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them.
Or if there are 2 of them.
Now that is
absolutely... You're welcome, Beach.
You're welcome, Beach. That is Keira Knightley right now in the seat, and that's Natalie Portman over there.
Yep.
They do look alike when they're wearing makeup, at least. Obi-Wan's in the corner, like, I just want to point out, does anyone see how cool my braid looks? Oh, I hope you heard that.
Yep.
Good. It's gonna smell like Jar Jar again.
Oh, Lord.
Yep! Oh, God!
Mr. Jar Jar Binks.
Why am I doing this to myself?
I don't know. It's all your fault.
That is all my fault.
My day started pretty okie day.
I apologize for how loud my chair is. Tatooine!
I dare somebody to get a tattoo on their wiener and be like, look, it's Tatooine.
Oh.
Or, oh my god, I want to get a tattoo on my weenus.
You've already lost me. I'm already like...
And I'm sober. These are sober thoughts.
This is what scares me.
I want the word ween tattooed on my weenus, and they'll pull it down and be like, haha, tattoo ween.
Oh my god. Warning, this podcast might have some inappropriate things.
A weenus is just your elbow skin.
I know, but something about the word weenus just does not sound right. I know what it is, but it doesn't sound right.
Ask me about my weenus. God, she's so tiny.
I know. Oh my god, she's small. And why would they call it weenus? Just say elbow skin.
No, it needs to have a name.
Did you say Misa has to have a name?
Jar Jar's rubbing off on me, okay.
Oh, God. I don't want Jar Jar rubbing on anything. Oh, he's stepping shit. He's so quirky.
He never goes overboard with his funniness. It's like always perfect.
He does just kind of like, well, that's annoying. Like, just has that attitude. He doesn't be like, well, except when he got shocked, or when the thing farted. That's about it. Even then, those are just two scenes. Oh, this guy
Watto.
Though. This guy though.
Okay, yeah, Watto.
I like him. He's cool. Well, not cool. You like to hate him.
Yes.
Oh, here he comes.
Anakin.
My boy. This poor kid.
If anyone hated his acting, you can go fuck yourself.
Oh man. Oh god. Like, it was one of the, because like, I don't know, what happened to him was fucked up. And even though, like, yeah, I'll agree that there's a lot about the prequels I don't like, I'll defend Jake Lloyd to the day I die. He's just a kid, and his life was ruined because of how people treated him, and it's so unfair.
But that's the thing. He's just a kid, and he did his role great. Honestly, for this role, he was perfect, but I wish he was older so that Padme and Anakin's relationship made a bit more sense.
I'm guessing, like, maybe at the very least she's like 5 years older than him. I never really got that with the other two movies. I always saw Anakin as older, but
no, I didn't.
Because, like, here's what's funny. Episode 2, I think, is supposed to take place 5 years? No, not 5 years. Not 5 years. That's ridiculous. I think 10 or 15 years after this movie, episode 2. It's supposed to take 5 years after this. And there's a scene where...
I've got the ages. In Phantom Menace, Padme is 14 and Anakin is 9. And in Attack of the Clones, he is 19 and she is 24.
Okay.
So 10 years.
Then, yeah, she is older than him.
Yeah.
It's just funny how, like, Hayden Christensen ended up playing him in the last two movies. And there's a scene where he reunites with Padme and she goes, "My goodness, you've grown." And you're like, "He's not only grown, looks completely different."
Puberty hit him hard.
Hard! Everything changed once I hit puberty. Bitch, puberty hit you.
It always freaks me out when, mostly probably from streaming, 2 years ago, maybe more, just over 2 years ago now, I met a lot of young kids through other friends' streams, and they would always come by, and we used to play with them all the time, and, the last few months, they've come back around after not talking to them for so long, and to play with them again and hear that their balls have dropped is are you sure you're the same person?
Yeah. No, it's freakier when you watch old footage of yourself. Let's say 5 years ago, or even 10 years ago, and you see how you sounded then and how you sound now, you're like, whoa.
I was glad to meet you too.
None of what happened is Jake Lloyd's fault. He was just a kid doing a role.
And he did a good job at it.
I thought he did fine. Yeah, there's a lot of lines where it's just like, but I give him the benefit of the doubt. He's just a fucking kid. Though it is kind of interesting, there's a behind-the-scenes footage where they tested out with multiple actors. And there was one kid who did a little bit this one kid did decently well, and he looked a little bit like Mark Hamill. And then there was Jake Lloyd, and you see George Lucas's face smiling as he watches Jake Lloyd, and Jake Lloyd didn't even get the line right. He kept flubbing up his words in the audition.
George was in love.
Yeah, and because he loved how cute he was. And we need to question him. No, I'm just kidding. And then the behind the scenes, they were looking at photos of the kids audition, and all the guys are like, "I like this kid better than Jake. Although Jake's a nice kid. This kid looks more like Mark Hamill." George Lucas, all right, Jake Lloyd's Anakin Skywalker, so let's roll with it. This is a little bit kind of obnoxious, but Jar Jar's doing his best.
I love this scene.
Jar Jar's doing his best.
It's a perfect way to introduce Sebulba. I just don't get why he's so lazy.
Yeah.
Why can't he walk on his feet instead of his arms?
Because his arms are longer than his feet.
Yeah, but is that because he's lazy? He didn't drink his milk? He didn't go running on his legs? He went running on his arms instead?
He skipped leg day? This is what happens when you skip leg day. Oh my god, are we realizing too much? He looks like... Well, I guess... No. What am I saying?
Just don't skip leg day.
This is character in one of the Sly Cooper games, even though it's his arms that are bigger and his legs that are tiny. This is character that worked out for like all of his life, but skipped leg day. So he was just walking on his arms, basically. And his legs were very, very tiny. Oh no, yeah, that works. That works for him. Yeah, no shit. How's it look? Bad. Yeah, I figured. Look at my cape blowing in the wind.
It's beautiful.
Flap, flap, flap. Flap is a bad word, I know, but...
No, that's fap.
No,
oh, wait,
yeah.
I guess flap.
There you go. You click and you're like, wait, yeah.
Thanks, old lady.
That's the only role she has. We don't know anything about her. She's just there. But that's the magic of Star Wars. You can just look at somebody that just had one line or just had an interesting like look to her, and you're already like, I want to know about that person.
Like, I'm so down for a movie on that old lady.
I'm not, but I'd like to see more.
Star Wars, the old lady.
The old lady. The crawl is just, she can sense a storm. She doesn't have the force.
Already there.
She does. Yeah.
It's basically like
There's a tornado. I think there's gonna be a tornado outside. I don't know.
No, what's that? Fuck. What is her name? Amanda Seyfried's character in Mean Girls, when she can tell it's raining with her breasts, but it's already raining. Oh my god, it's a wiffle ball scoop.
Yep.
I just noticed that, and that's a lacrosse stick.
What was that?
There was a lacrosse stick hanging in the back.
Yeah. Now, I don't remember if we talked about this last time we saw this. I'm still not that much of a fan of Anakin was the one who created C-3PO.
Oh, yeah, we did talk about this, because I was like, I think it's beautiful.
Something about it doesn't seem right. And, like, none of it really matters in the end because they erase both their memories. But it's there. It can't do anything about it. It's canon.
I feel like it just shows how smart Anakin is.
They did do a comic book, which I don't think is canon anymore, because Disney, where, like, Darth Vader saw C-3PO and was like, huh, is that mine? No. Is it? That might be mine. I don't know. Oh, well, fuck it.
Well, because he would have... Oh, wait a second. He saw C-3PO in gold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he must know, but he's just so angry about everything else. And why would he care about a stupid droid that he made when he was a child?
He's still trying to like get that anger to help him be part of the dark side. But when he sees C-3PO, he's like, "Oh yeah, I made that, but I'm so fucking mad though." Pounding his arms, I'm so fucking mad.
He's a fucking man.
I'm so fucking mad right now. Oh, here we go. Speaking of getting fucking mad, here we go. Our boy.
God.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have our revenge. And everyone in the audience is like, no, wait, go back to him. I want more. I want more Maul. Why? Now it's amazing.
Okay, here's a movie we need instead of a fucking Obi-Wan movie. Darth Maul standalone.
Well, here's the thing. They were going to work on a very violent, rated M for mature... Well, no shit. Violent, rated M for mature video game that was going to be based on Darth Maul.
Yeah, but Disney took over and fucked shit. But
that canceled it. And then they did Clone Wars, and then Disney canceled that. Thank God Netflix is bringing that back.
Yeah, but Clone Wars is after this movie. I want
so
before.
You want
I want to know where they found.
Story.
Yes, exactly. I want to know like where he was, what
that
happened.
That would be kind of cool.
I think so.
The voice actor who voiced, the guy who voiced Darth Maul, because obviously Ray Park plays Ray Park plays Darth Maul, but his voice was too sweet and British. For Darth Maul, so they had another voice actor come by. The same guy who voices Darth Maul voices that dude we were making fun of with the long arms. The one that Anakin ends up racing against.
Sebulba?
Yeah, he voices him too.
Hmm.
He was getting excited because he's like, I'm going to voice the main baddie in Star Wars. Holy shit, this is amazing. And then George Lucas was like, you're basically going to be like the next James Earl Jones. And he had like the sly attitude like, me? No. There's no way. No. That can't be. Oh my God, I am. And so he was obviously very like motivated and just like ready to do this. And he goes to George and he goes, okay, so what are you looking for exactly for Darth Maul's voice? What's the motivation? What makes him angry? What's on his mind? What do I do? Tell me something. And George Lucas goes, just make him sound very evil. And the guy goes, okay. And he saw the movie and he didn't like it.
Jeez.
So he left, and there was just other voice actors that voiced Darth Maul, anything else they had him in, and now it's Sam Witwer, I think his name is. Yeah. Who voiced him in Solo. So, but it was good to have Ray Park back. Ray Park fucking loved the movie.
Oh, Ray Park is a beautiful soul.
As far as I know, he loved the movie. So.
I just hate the fact that, like, they took the time to cast these people as these parts, but then was like, I don't like your voice, we're gonna dub it over. Like,
that's what happened with
David Prowse.
David Prowse, yeah.
Yeah, and there's a whole documentary on David Prowse and him talking about how, like,
I don't blame them though, because his voice was bad. So I'm glad they got James Earl.
I think it was, honestly. I mean, I understand James Earl Jones. He had he brought a better deepness to it.
Yeah.
But David Prowse was like, when I think of Darth Vader, I think of David Prowse. I don't think of.
Here's the thing about it. I don't like how they didn't give him credit. Like for
they didn't give him credit at all for the longest time. A long
time they didn't. That's what I have a problem with. And the fact that he didn't get any pay. Well, to be fair, a lot of actors didn't get paid while filming the first Star Wars movie. Hold on, there's a spider in my wall.
Ew.
Got him. Anyway. Where's the garbage? Welcome to Let's Get Things Straight, where we kill spiders. It's a very, very tiny fucker, too, but no spiders in my room, please. Anyway, so he didn't get a cent off doing that movie. And I think he said, didn't he say something like, I don't have a problem with James Earl Jones. Obviously, he is Darth Vader, but I just have such a problem with George Lucas.
Yeah, basically his problem was with George.
And that was just the movie business back then. It was just such a shitty business, especially if you were working on a movie that, it had a big budget like Star Wars did. Mm-hmm. Even though, like, it was the first one. But, like, yeah, he got fucked over pretty good.
I just highly recommend watching the documentary.
Yeah.
Because,
I mean, to me, whenever I think of Darth Vader, I think of James Earl Jones, because it's just that voice, and I'm kind of glad he got dubbed over, because I don't see like the voice that David Prowse had fitting the role, it would have just been that. It would if something would have felt cheesy about it, and James Earl Jones brought a sense of like theatrical villainy to it. But David Prowse deserves every bit of credit he should get. David Prowse is a legend.
I find it funny that we're very like different opinions about it.
We're huge Star Wars fans, yet we think very differently.
Yeah.
However, we both love The Last Jedi, so there we go.
Exactly.
We both love Rey, so.
Rey is bae.
And as far as I know, we both love Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
I have some issues with it, but nowhere near as much as I have issues with these two, or Rogue One, or Solo for that matter.
Rogue One and Solo don't count.
No, they don't. But Revenge of the Sith. Out of all the movies, I won't say too much because I'll wait till we watch that movie. Out of all the movies, I think that movie has the best soundtrack. So.
Revenge of the Sith?
Yeah. The soundtrack in that movie is so glorious.
It is really good, but
dark and beautiful.
I just love the soundtrack from New Hope because I that movie just like is my soul.
It's Revenge of the Sith and Empire Strikes Back. That was one of my favorite soundtracks because Empire Strikes Back was the first one we heard Darth Vader's theme. And Yoda's theme, the na, 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 na. Although New Hope, the scene with the two twin sunsets, that's the best, one of the best musical moments ever. And it's appropriate.
I have to say, Episode 7 has my favorite Star Wars song in it, and that would be Rey's theme.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, it's those kids and that annoying kid.
A lot of people said that the soundtrack to Rogue One was better. I don't remember.
Oh, they can all suck a dick. I don't remember shit from it.
I think the only thing I remember was the song that played in the Vader scene. That's it.
I don't even remember any music because I was sitting there the whole time being like, is this really a Star Wars movie?
Yeah. It was meant to feel different, but not in a good way.
I don't like this annoying kid. Oh, but it's my favorite part with Jar Jar.
He's barely in the movie, though. He's just there.
I hate that he's there.
He doesn't add anything.
And this is another reason why Jar Jar cannot be a Sith Lord.
Or he's just an amazing actor.
No!
It's like how Bruce Wayne acts like he's an idiot in public, so no one would even suspect that he's Batman.
No.
R2's like, C-3PO? I believe this... No, C-3PO's like, R2, I believe this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. R2's like, C-3PO? Shut the fuck up. I hope I never see you again after this. Oh, here comes your favorite delivery. Oh, not yet. I don't know how they did that. Because obviously that's not anybody in the C-3PO suit. Is that an animatronic or?
I thought it was somebody in a C-3PO suit.
I don't think so. No, I don't think it is. And if it's not, that's amazing. And here we go.
It's working!
Just the pure joy in his face and his voice, I mean. And yeah, I pointed this out to Lurk. This actress that plays Anakin's mom. The idea with Anakin is he was a virgin birth. Like Jesus.
Anakin is Jesus.
This same year that this movie came out, 99, that actress was in a movie called Mary, Mother of Jesus. And who did she play? She played Mary. So, it all comes full. And I've always said that I think a better actor to play Anakin Skywalker would have been Christian Bale. Christian Bale plays Jesus in that movie. So...
You just want all the Jesus.
Yeah. Which he actually was, I think, approached to play Anakin Skywalker. Christian Bale. And you know who else was?
Who?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Good God.
Yeah. But instead we got Hayden Christensen. The dude that before Star Wars was in a Goosebumps episode, I think.
I really like Hayden Christensen.
I liked him in episode 3.
I just think people...
We'll talk about him when we see him.
Yeah,
boy.
Well, I'll save it till episode 2. Because...
It's just that's the thing with this. We already saw this movie. We already said what we need to say, but we have to re-record because I'm an idiot. But we have so much to say.
Like, just so much.
Like, we're watching episode 1 and we're thinking, remember that scene in episode 5 where...
Remember how bad Rogue One was? Ugh, baby boy, you was
our boy. No one knows yet that I am extremely horny. Well, now you kind of do. See, you can see it popping through my thing. Get it, horny? I have horns in my head. You thought I meant sex. No one has sex in Star Wars.
Well,
not yet. Not yet, at least. Not yet, at least. Not yet, at least. This is episode 1. No one has sex in episode 1.
Oh, I love his floating balls. And I love those little guys. Oh, they're so cute.
You know what? There's some days where I hear Lurk say things, and I'm just like, are you sure you're a lesbian?
Yeah, always. Always sure.
I love his floating balls.
Watto with his blue sexy aliens. I mean, Sebulba. Sorry, Watto was talking. Wait a second.
Oh, there he is. There's our boy. What was that shot? So yeah, the more I think about it, I'm forgiving the fact that Qui-Gon is not showing any... Liam Neeson is not showing any emotion while he's acting because he was told Jedis don't show emotion. So he was doing what he was told.
He does a great job. I think he's beautiful.
It's just so funny how, like...
even the moments in the ship, like, underwater.
Yeah!
Like, those were, like...
so funny. It's so funny. He doesn't care. But, like, even in death, he tried not to show emotion. He did a little bit, but he tried not to because he believed in his cause so much.
Yeah.
Although he's a little cheat. And fucking Jar Jar is a shit-eating grin. See... Wait, not him. Fuck you, dick. Fuck if I know.
God, I love the pod race.
I saw a video where I think it was Chris Stuckman that pointed out how, like, each, like, camera pan in the pod racing scene is all left to right, and I felt like that was a bit of, just a reach. Like, you're just kind of... What's the word? You're kind of...
You're nitpicking at that point.
Thank you. You're nitpicking. And I think that was the intention, because it's supposed to feel like NASCAR, how they're always going in fucking left turns.
NASCAR's, like, if you have such an issue with that, then don't watch any racing sport. Like,
that's basically racing in general. They just try to make it feel like you're actually there watching it. Or, more or less, they try to make you feel like you're actually driving it, which I think is where they should have gone. And in a way, they did. They did both. Made you feel like you were in the stadium, and then made you feel like you were there.
Exactly.
So I think this is a great sequence. And this spawned one of my favorite Star Wars video games in a Nintendo 64, the pod racing video game. It was fucking fucking incredible. Excuse me.
Bless.
A dude looks like he's a cereal mascot. And there's little baby Django, who in a deleted scene was Django. Not Django.
Do you mean Greedo?
Greedo, that's his name. I said Django like it's that there. Yeah.
That's not Django.
That's not different. Way different movie. Way different movie.
Way
but
different.
Greedo, there was a deleted scene where that actually was little Greedo.
Which then just even makes
And
Han
this was
Solo
a new scene.
Not. Oh, the reindeer.
That's a new scene. This was not in the original one.
Super
weird. Anyway, continue.
I was gonna say, if that is Baby Greedo, then it just makes the Han Solo movie even more. Where the fuck did it take place?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
I have a lot of issues with that movie, but we'll get there if we do a commentary on that.
Well, we discussed it in our first podcast.
We did. We
just said, like, we like it more than Rogue One, obviously, but it does have its issues.
It's got a lot of issues.
I love these flags, though.
They're so cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
The fact that they had to design new flags.
You had to ruin the moment, didn't you, Animal? You had to ruin it!
Yusa.
The Animal was me so far all day.
It's okay, Mom. I'm Jesus.
This is some shit.
Piece of shit. Let me fuck you up, beach.
So as far as I believe, the guy who voiced Darth Maul indeed voiced him. So I don't have any issue with Anakin. I think he was just Jake Lloyd. He was just acting like a kid.
He was doing his job, and he did a good job.
Now I do think that, like,
fuck a dick.
If this is supposed, like, again, this is the Anakin Skywalker, I do think that, like, you should have showed a little bit more darkness to this kid, but the Jedis kind of did say there's something up with this kid. We never saw baby Anakin act that way till, like, the other movies. It would have been cool to see baby Anakin have that act like there was something up with him, but I guess it's better to have the Jedi say, hey, this isn't gonna last. It's good to see, Jabba again.
Yes, Jabba and his wife.
Oh yeah, you only saw his wife for like a millisecond. Also, talk about loyalty, because that other dude that was with him was the same guy that was in Return of the Jedi.
You gotta be loyal to Jabba.
Yeah, you gotta be. You have no choice.
Yeah, or you're gonna be fed to that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I must say, I don't like how his goggles are with his helmet. But that's, again, that's me nitpicking.
That's a nitpick, yeah. I love how how big it looks on his head. It's adorable.
Yeah.
But then every time you see something this kid does, you're like, that's adorable. You gotta remember, he kills younglings later on.
Yeah, but I blame the Emperor.
Yeah, that's basically
it's his fault, basically.
When you watch the prequels, they're basically saying the main bad guy, and I guess the main character throughout the prequels, and just whoever was responsible for all this was the Emperor.
Yeah.
Look at that little shit dance.
He's like, I gotta poop. Oh.
That's the most Jabba thing I've ever seen. Use the Force, Anakin. God bless you. Oh, I love those noises.
Oh, it's the best sound.
Again, you look like a cereal box. Like cereal mascot.
Count Chocula.
I guess. Yeah, Count Chocula.
I wish cars sounded like this.
I wish. Well, there's a lot of cars I know that have, like, really loud engine noise.
Yeah, but they don't sound like this, though.
They don't have that noise. That's such a sick noise.
Boop, 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 boop.
And you know what? Yeah, these effects hold up decently well. We're still silent right now because we're just in awe of like how amazing this is.
The pod race is always the best part.
Oh God. Oh, he's dead. he's beyond dead. Also, that my favorite.
Tusken Raiders.
Can you do the noise?
No.
Okay. I love how like I as soon as I tried, I knew I immediately. There's a noise.
They basically sound like seals.
Like I think that they are seal noises. Oh. Oh, well, at least he's alive. But he's having a bad day. Yo, fix my shit!
Like how they act like it's like NASCAR, but NASCAR has so many rounds instead of 3.
I'm sorry, that was so funny. Anyway, what?
Well, because the whole point of
Why? Why? What did
I
you do
hate
that?
that he does that.
That's so mean.
But the whole point of the pit stop is like it makes sense if you're doing like rounds upon rounds, not 3. Why are you gonna stop when you're only doing 3 laps?
Yeah. Butt scratcher,
Butt
get
scratcher?
your butt scratcher. The same fucking wavelengths.
Hell yeah.
This just reminded me of all the races we used to do in GTA.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah, tricks and shit. I don't know why, but every time I watch this, it always makes me a little anxious. Cause it's like, oh my god, is he gonna win? It's like, I know what the outcome is.
Yeah, that's a good scene. When even though you've seen the outcome multiple times, you're like, huh, I wonder what happens.
Woo!
I mean, obviously we know he doesn't die because he turns out to be Vader in the end. But still, you're like, huh, will he be okay? Or is this what makes him Vader?
Is this what turns him?
Yeah. But this whole scene is supposed to kind of like illustrate how, well, not really pilots, but like how smart he is flying a machine.
He's got extreme like flight skills.
Because remember,
and mechanic skills. He built C-3PO.
In New Hope, Obi-Wan says that like he was one of the best pilots I ever met, or something like that.
Yeah.
So this kind of shows it. So like at a young age, he was still like, damn. Got hurt. I'm sure he's dead.
Yeah, I'm sure he's dead.
I'm sure he's dead.
Wee!
Wee! Look at that little asshole thumbs down.
Just wants the Bulba.
Yes!
Ah!
I love how cute that turn was too.
It's great. This is why you don't cheat, ladies and gents.
Oh, Anakin, you cheeky little fucker. Why does that dude look like Conan O'Brien?
Right?
Something about the red dude looking like Conan O'Brien.
I love his stressed out face.
Yeah, he's like, shit. Is there even swears in Star Wars? I don't know. Shit!
I don't know. Our twos are all bleeped out.
Yeah.
Come on, Annie.
Eega boonga! And yeah, I remember you showed me you have a replica of his speeder, right?
Yes.
Of Anakin's speeder we're talking about.
Anakin's speeder, yep. It's beautiful. When I first got it, because it's one of the few things I have out of the box. But when I first got it, I was running around the house making the sounds.
Sounds like a very Lurk thing to do.
It's what you do when you're an adult, right?
Exactly. Get fucked.
Cheaters never win, beach.
Did you see that? Did you see that? The kid tried to do like the double like high five, and Greedo said nope.
Yeah, it's like no, bitch.
That's so funny. I never noticed that before.
His face is so dirty.
That was obviously ad-libbed. Mom, I did it! Yay!
Yay!
Is it bad that I kind of feel bad for him?
For Watto?
Just a tiny bit. He's a dick, but kind of felt bad.
Why? Because he left, like, his partner in crime, basically.
Well, because he lost I lost everything.
I mean, don't place all the bets on assholes.
And now we're doing it in like an inappropriate accent.
It's very inappropriate.
I mean, he did.
But that's
he
his
did it
voice.
first. He did it first. Yeah, such a small area.
Right?
How could she fit through that?
I don't know. She's Mary.
She could do all the things.
So, my whole theory is that Rey is the actual chosen one to bring balance to the Force.
Oh yeah, talk about why you believe that.
Well, because she's never known her parents. And I don't think those people that left her on the planet were her parents. I think they were just a couple of, like, smugglers, or not even smugglers, like, people like Watto that found her. And were like, oh, okay, well, we can probably trade this kid for some money eventually one day. Which is what they eventually end up doing. And I think Kylo Ren made up the whole thing about them being, like, drunks and shit. And that she just, came out of nowhere one day, basically. Which makes me just think that Anakin's mom was probably just raped.
Jesus.
And she has no idea that she was raped. She's either blocked it out of her mind completely, or she was, like, knocked the fuck out and someone raped her, and Anakin was born dead.
There. See, I'm not sure about the whole thing. Like, it's like, I never really liked the idea that, like, he was the chosen one, and there's like a prophecy where, like, he destroys the Emperor, and it was like his destiny or whatever, and because that's supposed to tie up to, like, what happened in Return of the Jedi. I thought the original idea was he just went evil. He just went bad. He was never really the chosen one. He was just a Jedi that turned evil. But seeing his son suffering made him finally snap into the good side, and he killed the Emperor, not because to fulfill a prophecy, but to protect his son. So what I try to at least tell myself in the head, I'm not sure if this is true. Maybe the Force was wrong about Anakin. Maybe that's possible, and maybe you're right. Maybe the actual chosen one is Rey. But
I mean, I don't think his prophecy, like, because it was said that he was going to bring peace to the
that
Force.
was it. Bring balance to the Force. But I like to think that maybe the Force was wrong, and maybe the thing was either about Luke or Rey.
Well, just think about it. Like, there's probably, like, a lot of people out there that. Well, I mean, let's talk about Jesus. Actually, he was,
Absolutely
basically the same thing.
Yeah.
And look at the world today. There's no peace. There's no, like, balance. So, I think it takes, like, so to speak, a second coming to bring that.
Yeah.
So I think that would be Rey.
Which, by the way, this scene right here is supposed to be a reference to the Spartan era. Like, either the firstborn son or just the sons in general had to leave their mom at a very, young age to deal with horrendous training to become a warrior. And at least with the Jedis, they don't deal with horrendous training, but they do have to leave.
But even at a younger age than what Anakin is, because remembered, they're like, he's too old.
Yeah, so. But, I do believe that Rey's parents were nobody. I actually liked that scene. I believe that the people that left her, the junk traders, I believe those are actually Rey's parents. I like the idea that you can be great and come from nothing.
Well, yeah. But I also don't think that her daddy fucked the mommy. Mommy probably got pregnant like Jesus again. I mean, Mary.
No, I believe they fucked, and then Rey came out, and they were like, Oops. Have that guy deal with it. Boom! But this motherfucker, though, I want to know his backstory.
See what I mean? Like, that's what we need. I don't need an Obi-Wan movie.
And there's one thing there's one thing I really want to discuss to you about, but you haven't seen Rebels yet, so I can't say anything.
Yeah, don't
but
say anything.
I would absolutely like to see an origin story with Maul. Now, this is weird, because, like, there's something about the lightsaber, I guess, in the sand. It looks orange. Yet when you see it later on...
I blame the 3 suns.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was 2.
Is it 2 or 3? I don't know.
I think it's 2. I think it's... Yeah, it's 2. But later on you see it's red, and I'm just like, why is it orange? But I guess, yeah, I blame the 2 suns and the sand. Because, like, look at it. It's so obviously... It looks orange.
Yeah, I think it's just the sand and the light. Because it definitely looks like it's supposed to be red.
Yeah. Master, you're not showing emotion? No, what? No, not at all.
No, I'm just tired, bitch.
I'm just old.
You see that jump I just did? God damn it. Give me some water.
Boy.
Obi-Wan's like, what the fuck you doing, Beach?
that handshake. Woof. Man, if only they knew the shit show that would have came right after that handshake.
God, I want one of those chairs. Jar Jar's feet look like elephant feet.
Yeah, they do. I just realized that. She's like, the fuck did he just say? the internet here is ass.
Like sand, it's coarse and rough. But it's too cold in space.
Coarse and rough and irritating. It gets everywhere. They're animals! And I slaughtered them like animals. And not just the men, but the women. And the children too. I hate them!
Like how we're just skipping ahead.
We just both can't wait to watch the movie. This is gonna be a massive debate.
Oh my god, it's gonna be beautiful.
The movie starts. You're already wrong.
I'll be like crying because of the scroll, and you're gonna be like, "This movie is terrible," and I'll be like, "It's so scroll."
Yeah. The movie hasn't even started yet. It's the 20th Century Fox logo. No, there's something wrong about it. I'm so fucking mad. Even like today, where like Jar Jar's funny, and I'm like, he's so fucking funny.
Senator Palpatine, who's gonna fuck up your life.
Terrence Stamp. Now, the guy in the left over there, he is a legendary actor, and he was excited to be in a Star Wars movie. But do you want to know? I think I told you this. Do you want to know what was the main reason why he wanted to be in Star Wars?
Money.
Because he was really looking forward to working with Natalie Portman, who, by the way, was 15 years old at the time. And he was disappointed that he didn't get to work with her, didn't even have a scene with her.
Because George is like, the kids are mine.
There can only be one pedophile on the screen.
We are not assuming that George is a pedophile. We're just poking jokes. We love George.
Now, Terrence, on the other hand, no. I'm sure he was actually a fan of how talented she was as a young actress, but, like, it's still weird.
Mm-hmm. That'd be like us wanting to make a video with little Tay-Tay or whatever the fuck her name is.
I never want to do a video with Tay-Tay.
No. Fuck that shit. But the age gap, like, but worse.
Fucking Jar Jar in the background. What the fuck am I doing here?
You should put on some kimonos and fly to Tokyo.
Oh, God. I forgot about that. Get kimonos on this flight to Tokyo. Pretty, 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 please. Won't you get this for me? God. I haven't heard that song in a while now. Damn. It's a Post Malone song that me and Lurk listened to, I think, last day I was at your house, and we were looking up the lyrics of what the fuck Nikki was saying, and when we found out, we're like, oh my God.
Yeah. Yoda!
Mace Windu! And he's like seriously debating to say that that Mace Windu's still alive. Samuel Jackson, I mean, he really wants Mace Windu to still be alive.
No, he's dead.
Yeah, he dead.
He ain't no Boba Fett.
I'm letting y'all know that Jedis could survive long distant falls, so I'm not dead. No, you're dead.
No, bitch, you're dead.
It's so strange just to see, like, even though, yes, he's supposed to, that fucking dude in the background.
Because you're just thinking of what I said last time. Of him swaying back and forth.
He's got such a long...
on a stick.
He's got such a long neck. He can't hold it in. He can't keep it still, but it looks so funny.
He's always got to be wobbling because he can't.
Yeah. But yeah, so as I was saying, like, it's so funny to see like such a charismatic actor like Samuel Jackson have no emotion.
Right?
And I know he's supposed to not have emotion. He's a Jedi, but it's still I just want him to say motherfucker once. And I know his lightsaber has engraved badass motherfucker on it, so close enough.
Close enough.
Motherfucker. Yoda's like, this motherfucker. And he's like, this motherfucker. That worked. That actually worked.
Yeah, it did work. I'm amazed.
This motherfucker. This motherfucker. Oh, my back. I gotta get up and just bend my back. Getting old sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars is forever pain, no matter what age you are. Ow! Don't ask. Oh, this is E.T.'s cameo.
Hell yeah.
Blink and you'll miss it.
So don't blink, everybody. Hold your eyes open.
Yep. We're so quiet because we're just like, what's going to happen? I mean, it's nothing but trade negotiations, which is not a very interesting conversation.
I think it's interesting.
I don't, but look at this set. It's not a set, it's all green screen, but look at this.
Just imagine one day if we find out that there's more life forms out there and whatnot on the planets, and like we actually start trading with other planets, and this is gonna happen.
The idea is cool. It's just something about the dialogue that's not great, but I'm more taken aback at how cool the set is. I want the UN building to look like this.
If only.
If only. Just floating like bowls. They're on a bowl. That's what
the minute you start talking, you float.
Yeah. I had nothing to say. I just wanted to float. Okay, but oh no, I'm floating. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now so I can float down. It's all controlled by your voice. The more you talk, the higher you go. This has been a flawed design.
Is E.T. coming soon, or did we miss it?
When they applaud, I think when they applaud something, you'll see E.T. Okay, we should see him. There he is.
There he is.
There's E.T. Oh, this motherfucker.
I'll do what I want, Obi-Wan. Shut up.
I'm a grown man. Oh, yeah. That's Qui-Gon saying that.
Oh, that view is beautiful.
That is a nice... Kind of works. This is them trying to have him enter their kingdom.
The wisest words anyone has ever said.
Yep.
Fucking liar.
Look at this sly motherfucker. He knows everything's going according to plan.
Yep.
Looks like Jar Jar. Wait, who the fuck are you? What's his race called again?
Jar Jars?
Yeah.
Gungans.
Okay, just imagine like he didn't realize Jar Jar was there, so he's like, "Wait, what smells like a gun?" Oh, just looks and just silence. It's like that scene from Blazing Saddles where it involves a word I'm not gonna say, but still.
Oh my god.
Anyone who saw Blazing Saddles, you know exactly what scene I'm talking about. Again, this is the moment where we're just silent because Star Wars.
Yep.
It's just Star Wars.
It's captivating.
Especially when Yoda speaks.
Always.
And I just love how, like, when the original trilogy comes by, Yoda just like, oh no, wait, no. I forgot, like, Yoda does kind of keep the no emotions thing going on after he reveals himself to Luke, but, like, he still has that attitude. He's like, you know what, fuck the no emotions thing.
I mean, they're allowed to have emotions to an extent. They're not
especially
allowed to
during
let anger
that time. Especially during that time when all the Jedis are dead and Anakin's already Vader. They're like, you know what, fuck it.
Yeah.
Who cares? They tried to give that lesson to Luke. Cause, hey, don't let your emotions cloud your judgment. Don't go there trying to save your friends. And he went there to save his friends. Well, he's going to lose a hand or something.
If you're a Skywalker, you're gonna lose a hand. And you're gonna drink weird milk.
And you're going to hate sand.
You're gonna really hate sand.
I just love how, like, you saw that giant ship passing through the set. And I just like to think they were trying to film this movie and were like, wait, hold on. The bus is coming. It's blocking the view. God damn it, it's so slow. Fuck it. Keep rolling. They're still talking anyway. They're not listening to us.
Not now, Google Chrome. Fucking
What?
A doodad on my computer was just like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate Google Chrome to other people? Not now.
It's doing that now?
Yeah.
How long have you had Google Chrome?
A while. Like
Why
years.
is it doing it now?
I don't know.
That's gotta be like a hack or something. Good for you,
Where's
Jar
it
Jar.
going home?
Good for you, Jar Jar. Good for you. At least you have a hobby. Oh, Naboo.
beautiful.
Now it's at this moment where people realize one of the biggest problems with this movie. Wait, where's Darth Maul? Where the hell is he?
Maybe this is when he's doing that stuff they talk about in Han Solo. But I doubt it.
I seriously doubt it. No, because he had robot legs in Solo.
Did they show the robot legs?
When you get up, if you look at his feet, you can see robot legs. And the lightsaber he had looked exactly like the one that was in Clone Wars.
I'm gonna watch it again because I did not see any robot on him. That ship is just so beautiful.
Okay, I almost had a mini heart attack. I thought my fucking computer froze.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh god, please not now. Is everything okay? Yes, Jesus. I'm still recording. Holy fuck. I almost had a mini heart attack there.
I think you did have a mini heart attack.
Oh god. I know this has nothing to do with Star Wars, yet it is Disney, so it's kind of related. Everyone on my Facebook is just so fucking mad about the whole Daredevil thing.
They're get over it.
So, oh no! The official Daredevil, Netflix, the official Daredevil Facebook page shared a photo of all three characters going "Justice never stops," and it's all sad reacts only.
Oh,
damn
geez.
It. People are passionate about their shows. Anyway, back to Star Wars. Someone says, fuck Disney. Then a picture of the live-action Lion King movie coming out. Alright, well, okay, maybe not. Then the fucking Mandalorian... I want to do the Mandalorian from Star Wars, and then this guy goes, alright, fine. And then somebody will say, fuck Netflix! And then someone will post the movies that are coming on Netflix, and then you go, oh, come on! Oh, yeah, the big mind twist. And Anakin's face there was fucking perfect.
He was like, the fuck?
What? Now, Natalie, the Jedis are not supposed to have any emotion. You have some emotion now, please.
But she can't really have... Oh, it's a baby Gungan! Did you see that?
I missed it.
Oh my god, he was so cool. He poked his head out from behind some of the Gungans. Like, what's going on? I feel like she can't really have emotion either since she's...
high
queen.
Power.
Yeah,
true. Yeah, that's true. I would just like to hear like a little bit of fear. Like, please, just please. We don't know what else to do. But I'll give you a smile. And I'll give you a grin. That's the most you'll get out of me. I'm a Jedi.
I'm a Jedi.
There he is. I should just do a shirt, all like emotions by Darth Maul, and they're all the same face.
So like the Stormtrooper and the Darth Vader shirts.
And Batman, yes. I think I have one of Batman and Darth Vader.
Goodness.
Those are just basically like fucking Jetson cars. Meet George Jetson. That's what they are. They're the Jetsons. They're not Star Wars. They're the Jetsons.
Oh my god.
I want to ride in one of those though, but here's a good question for you. Out of all the vehicles that are in Star Wars, which one would you want to ride the most?
Oh, what kind of question is that?
No, Rey is not an acceptable answer.
Damn it. Okay, so Padme? But on a serious
She means episode 2 Padme. She's legal in that one.
In that white outfit, which is 10 times hotter than Slave Leia, but we'll talk about that next.
Oh boy, will we talk about that.
Oh fuck, I don't know. Oh god. Okay. Oh, I have a few. Obviously, Millennium Falcon.
Oddly.
And then Luke's X-Wing. Specifically Luke's X-Wing.
I got a question about that. What makes his different than any other X-Wings?
I mean, it's his.
Okay.
I mean, you can be like, what makes Poe's X-Wing different from anyone else? It's nothing, but it's painted black.
Okay, like... I was going to say, it's painted black. That's the difference.
So, yeah, and then Rey's speeder, and then those...
The one that looks like a lollipop.
Yeah. And then Darth Maul's speeder bike. And then the droids also have one of those little scooter things with guns on it that's even smaller than
we saw
Darth
those,
Maul.
and we're gonna see them again earlier.
So
I want to ride the Millennium Falcon, obviously. Yeah.
Those ships that they're gonna use soon, two of the yellow ones.
Yeah, probably Lando's Falcon, not the original one, because I like the sleek design of it. But if I get the original Falcon, then of course I'll accept that too. No shit. Anakin's ship from Episode 3 I want to ride.
Ooh, yeah, that was a good ship.
And Kylo Ren's, like, X-Wing looking thing from Episode 8. Because it spins. But if I'm anything like the pilot I am from Battlefront, I will be the worst pilot ever.
I feel like they'd just be so fun to bomb around in.
Just give me a free open space and I'll just be whee!
Well, I mean, space is a pretty free open space.
Well, I mean, unless you get to the asteroids or broken space parts. Or different
planets.
Shit. Or different, well, planets I'll still be free, but then unless I'm like, I can't stop, I can't shake it.
Oh, I love this sound.
Also, I know this doesn't count as a vehicle, but you know what animal I would like to ride? That's in Star Wars? What animal is it? Well, obviously, I don't think we'll know the name, but that animal that's in Episode 3, the one that Obi-Wan rides when he's fighting Grievous.
Oh, that, like, saber-toothed tiger-looking ass reptile.
Saber-tooth tiger / iguana looking motherfucker. Yeah. I want to write that
the fuck
thing.
That is. I actually have a character book. I wonder it's in that.
I thought you had a toy of him.
I don't think so.
Roger.
character encyclopedia.
Oh, Roger. Those yellow ships look weird, though. But you said you wanted to ride one of those?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's because they're so weird.
Yeah. That's a good reason to ride. That's why I want to drive half the weird fucking cars that are out now, because they look so stupid. That's why when I used to play Grand Theft Auto Online, I just bought all the dumb-looking cars.
Oh, there it is. It's called a boga.
Yeah, I want to ride that fucker.
Boga is a Boga is a domesticated lizard.
There you go.
Called Vractal on Utapo. On Utapo? You think that's the planet? Utapo?
I think
Obi-Wan Kenobi rides Boga across the planet's hazardous sinkholes and sheer cliff faces in search of General Grievous. Boga is well-trained and highly responsive to the Jedi's command.
Can he be my horse in Red Dead Redemption 2?
They have powerful limbs, clawed feet, which make them fast runners and excellent climbers. They're about 15 meters, 49 feet and 3 inches in length. They're herbivores. Their habitat is Utapon sinkholes, and they obviously appear in episode 3.
Study.
And it says to also see Utai. What is Utai?
Yuletide Carol. I'm very proud of that joke.
No.
Well, fuck you. I'm proud.
192.
That's expensive.
Where is page 192? Oh, Utai is just a worker on Utapu. Utapau? Ah, God, I don't know.
Utapu. I don't have to poo.
We'll find out when we watch episode 3. But it's a good thing I have this character encyclopedia for moments like this.
I think I have a Star Wars encyclopedia with me. I'm not sure.
Not like I'm a nerd or anything.
No, we're not nerds. We get laid all the time.
Well, I do.
Yeah, that's true.
I had to take that stab.
I just use my tears as lube for myself.
Hang on 1 second, I just gotta cry on my dick and then I'll be good to go.
Give me the ending of Red Dead Redemption 2. Alright, I'm ready.
Why are you so small?
I'm ready. Did you say, why are you so small? Too real?
Yeah. Like staring at your dick, crying.
Too real. Everyone can relate to a small dick. Except for this guy. Here we go.
Oh. Fuck me, baby.
Here we go. You ready? You ready for this? Hey, Jedis. Guess what? I'm horny. I did that the first time we recorded this too, and I'll continue to do that every time we watch this.
I love those droids.
Those droids are the best looking. Because I'm actually terrified of those droids. I am awesome. I am so awesome. That's obviously not the trigger.
Uh-oh.
Anakin, maybe the trigger's the one that looks like a trigger. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
That's so stupid.
He's a kid. He's learning.
He needs to learn more. I am so fucking awesome. I am awesome. Look at me flip. That thing needs to open the door for me. I don't open my doors. The door is open for me.
God, he's so cool.
No, he's not. He is so awesome. He is awesome. Yes, I'm stealing that from a Lego Star Wars short, but still. Darth Maul just enters a room with Darth Vader. I am awesome. All that shot. All that shot. All that shot.
That shot.
All the shot. Shots. Everybody! Look at me. I'm awesome. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, God, I love the soundtrack to this.
I hate her gun, though.
I didn't even get a good look at her.
It's so dingy.
What the fuck is that?
Did you never notice that before?
No, because I kept looking at everyone else's, like, blasters. And I was too focused on, like... Ever have a thing where, like... I'm going to say this quote, and hopefully you'll be able to understand what I mean. Turn down that music. I can't see. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're so focused on the music, you're not focused on what's in front of you eyesight. You're just mainly focused on what you're listening to.
I mean, I like to use all my senses.
And also, this is stupid.
This is
it's
great.
So stupid, but like...
It's fantastic.
It's so stupid, but it kind of like... is like good stupid. Well, let me finish. It's like good stupid.
It's like the perfect comic relief in the middle of all this really huge intensity.
Yeah.
See? Anakin agrees with me.
How was camp? Fucking intense. He's like, bitch, I'm not controlling this thing. I'm just here for emotional support. Oh, he didn't say the line yet, did he? This is pod racing?
I don't think so.
I hope not. Oh, God.
That's my favorite.
God. What horrendous writing is that? Damn it, George.
Hey, like I think George did a good job.
It's like George forgot how kids speak.
I mean, I feel like I know a lot of kids that would talk like that.
Sure, after seeing this, probably. Although, I
don't know. There's a lot of
maybe they'll say it as a joke. I don't know. Something about that line just brings back a lot of memes I used to watch. Memes absolutely ruined Star Wars for me. I don't get the point of this room, but it looks fucking amazing.
I feel like it's a energy room.
I guess no one's really supposed to be in this room. Except for a droid, because they could fall and no one will care.
Yeah.
Droids deserve equal rights. My girl, is there anything you want? Equal rights? It's almost like that room where where Darth Vader and Luke fight in Episode 5. What's the point of that room? There is no point. It's supposed to look really fucking cool and add some dramatic effect. And that's exactly what this room is. Look fucking cool and add dramatic effect. Though I don't get this. Why is there, like, temporary shields?
I don't know.
I never understood. It just looks cool. I think that's just Lucas's thought. What's the point of this? I don't know, but it looks cool.
I mean, and it just really shows how a Jedi Master compared to two Padawans.
Well, yeah, the scene works. The scene works, but just the idea, what is that guarding, and why is it only temporary? It's almost like a video game.
Yeah.
It works like a video game. You're just waiting. Did he just say this is embarrassing?
Yeah, I think so.
Jar Jar, your whole life is embarrassing. Accept it. Be a man.
He's got a beautiful life.
Those balls are me whenever I talk to a girl.
Always blue.
Always blue balls. I love those sound. I was gonna say I love the sounds the balls make.
Good.
Yo, girl, let's go home and make this sound.
How to pick up chicks 101.
Just make this sound. And moan like her too. Oh yeah! The girl's like, what the fuck are you doing? Good lord. That's funny. That's funny. Shut the fuck up, Josh. I love those droids. My god, they're fucking cool. They're so fucking creepy, too.
Yeah, they're just like... Whew. I don't know, cockroaches, in a way?
Yeah, yeah. The Archer's like, I can see that! Thank you, Captain Obvious. Citizen, I am Captain Obvious. Yeah, tell me something I don't know. I can't. I'm the only one that knows that video. Those buttons look so fun to play with.
It's so intense.
Just like camp. Qui-Gon's like, Lord, give me the strength to not kill this bitch. Well, he wants to kill this bitch.
I feel like Qui-Gon, like, knew he was gonna die.
Probably.
Because especially since he basically
died. The soundtrack is so fucking good! I'm sorry, go on.
I feel like he died,
Yep.
the way
stabbed,
most Jedis do.
No, that was weird. The first shot looked like he was stabbed in the dick. Then, stabbed in the chest. And you're like, what?
What are you talking about? It looked like he was stabbed in the chest at the start.
No, like the first shot when you see him react, like the lightsaber was pointed so low, it looked like he was stabbed in the dick. But then when you look...
I don't think so. I think it went through his chest.
Well, then when you see behind him, it's obviously his chest. But like, that looked weird. It looked like he stabbed right below the belt. Think of something. Good plan. You're the Scooby-Doo of the Star Wars universe. That's a compliment, by the way.
I mean, yes or no. I didn't like Scooby-Doo at all.
I was okay with it. I'm Keira Knightley. Yay, more of those weird-looking guns. I hate those blasters because they look like Star Trek blasters. Star Wars blasters look better. Star Wars blasters look serious. Like those, kind of. They're like the one the guy has on the left. That looks serious.
Yeah.
Star Wars has the best weapons. Why make something that looks like Star Trek?
I think, well, those were like hidden ones just in case she needed them. So it makes sense that they're dinky.
Hopefully
and
we
look
never
like
have
phasers.
to use this.
Yeah. Oh god, the sounds. I was playing with my lightsaber the other day.
Oh, the one you bought at Fan Expo? Yeah.
Just swinging it around and I was like, oh, this is meant to be.
I love the detail how like they actually designed that the shields still go on and off.
Yeah.
That's attention. But then again, time to the question: what's the point of this room? I think this is the garbage.
Lightsaber.
I think this is the garbage.
You think?
Because in Clone Wars, he mentioned when he fell, like, I was thrown in. He said like a line that was like, I was thrown in the garbage or something like that.
Mm.
So that might be just the garbage disposal. I mean, the walls was pretty slimy. Yeah. The nicest garbage can. The world's biggest garbage can.
Space.
Space. Oh, please tell me this is pod racing. Please say it. Please say it. We might have missed it.
I think we might have missed it.
Shit, we might have missed it. Yeah, no shit, dumbass.
Oh,
yes!
There we go.
Yes! God damn it. We did nothing! None of them thought to just go inside?
No, not at all.
It's all Anakin. Good guy, Anakin. For now. Yeah.
So many Gungans.
So many.
What the fuck are you doing, Darth Maul?
Being a dick. Like Darth Maul is.
True.
Look at my scowl. Oh, yeah, look at mine.
They literally just...
Oh, remember me. Remember me as I was.
For me.
Remember me as being horny. Oh God, are those my legs? Well, see you in Clone Wars. But for a long time, we thought they killed him off, and you're like, fucking why? He should be the main villain in all three. And he should have been. He should have been the main villain in all three.
Goodbye, Qui-Gon. Love you. No kiss.
I'll never let go, Qui-Gon. Obi-Wan, please get your boogers out of my eye. My eyeball is not a napkin. And that looks like a dildo. Or a vibrator, at least.
Both.
And it takes no, not triple, it takes like those huge giant
D's.
batteries. It takes D's nuts. What?
D's nuts. Oh.
D's nuts.
Got him.
Got him. Ooh, that'll be a good soundbite you can have. I just thought of this. Obviously, you know, D's nuts. But another soundbite you can have for your Twitch is
Ha! Got him.
That and if you remember the Vine, hi, okay. The okay guy. You need the okay guy.
Oh God.
Okay. And later on, those two guards will wear better outfits in all red, and their face will be hidden, and they'll look badass. They look weird in blue. Stick to being red.
I mean, I don't mind the blue.
I don't mind the blue either, but like I
I
can't see past what they're gonna look like later on in the future and how cooler they'll look.
Yeah. Fashion takes time.
Okay, that effect looks weird.
What, Yoda walking?
Yeah, now it looks better. Do you remember when this was a puppet?
Yes.
It was weird.
It was beautiful.
Something about the face seemed odd to me. I never knew, like... Well, I guess you don't need a reason, because how old is Yoda supposed to be?
900 years old or so.
Because what was his line in Return of the Jedi? When you're 109, try to look this good?
No, 900 years you look as good as me or something. like that. He's about
900 years. 900 years. You be try to look me good. That's what you just said.
Yeah.
Okay, so like 900.
I got this.
Not 900 years or something like that. So I guess in this is like 30 or not even 30. Maybe like 30 years before that.
I mean, Yoda's like at least
so,
almost 900 years. It's like
okay.
850.
So I guess he wouldn't change much because I always thought like won't they try to make him look a little bit younger? But if you're 900 years old or something, no. It would have been cool to see a difference with how he looked then to how he ends up looking. I would have loved to see Yoda with a beard. I think that would have been sick. And there's the soundtrack for Revenge of the Sith. And here comes my favorite dialogue. But which one was destroyed? The master or the apprentice? Something about that line is just so sick.
When 900 years old you reach, look as good you will not.
That's such a Yoda thing to say.
It's very syntax.
And now, no more death. We're all happy. Look at us. We're all happy.
Party.
Nothing bad's gonna happen after this day. Nothing bad. Right? Nothing bad?
Nothing bad. Hi, Daddy?
I don't call me Daddy, Jar Jar. I am not Daddy, okay?
Daddy.
I hate this braid, Obi-Wan.
It's so cute.
That's why he became Darth Vader. He hated the braid he was given. There goes white Yoda. With one eye. He's a literal one-eyed monster.
Oh god. There goes white Yoda.
I thought he said yeet.
Yay!
I thought he was gonna throw it like yeet.
Yeet.
Yeah, yeet.
I love how there's always a party in Star Wars and they just smile at each other.
Yeah, smile awkwardly. There it is.
Beautiful.
We survived. Well, I survived the second time. You just loved it.
Oh, I loved it even more this time.
I hate it less. I kind of get what they were trying to do. There's still a lot wrong with it, but I don't hate Jar Jar as much as I used to. I get Jedi's not supposed to show emotion, and just, I'll never not love. I'll never not love seeing Darth Maul. So.
Darth Maul is bae.
Always bae. Huh. I feel accomplished. We did this. Now, yes. We don't have to worry about me also recording the fucking movie audio as well, because you're also recording audio.
Exactly. And I hope everyone who watched with us enjoyed it. Thank you for sticking around for just over 2 hours.
Just about 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Hope you enjoyed. Well, you just said hope you enjoyed, and I'm just copying you. My lord.
Yeah, I win this time.
You win. Okay, fine. Then you sign us out then. Okay, I said sign us out, not do the Wednesday, my dudes meme. It is Wednesday, my dudes.
But it's Wednesday, my dudes. Fuck bitches and level up, and we'll see you next week. Goodbees.
I'm gonna have you open and close out more podcasts. We're professional.
We're professional. Thanks for watching with us, guys. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Fuck bitches, level up, and we'll see
always
you next
fuck
week.
Bitches and level up.
Lurk out and Mr. Rob out.
I am always out. No, I'm
Peace.
not. I'm staying inside. Bye, everybody.
Bye.